Hello, welcome everyone on this great day. And in this tutorial, we are going to learn a great concept which will be helpful for you. Actually, you are looking for this content, and in this tutorial, we're going to learn, or I'm going to teach you how to use charts in Microsoft Word. And also in this, I will just going to add also additional one on. There's a function we'll learn a function to use using in Microsoft Word. So here we will look at the charts, the bar charts and the pie chart. So for there we will consider this our data. We have this data in this table. You have your data like in a table, and you want to see how to implement it on a chart. Instead of repeating the same procedure, like the same procedure most of the people always use when they try to go and implement it in Excel, and they copy paste to Microsoft Word, which on most scenarios you see that, like, after copy pasting, like, you find your charts are too small, you can't adjust anything, you just become limited. Okay, so for here we have this our table, or this table, let's say like something like for inventory, because here we have some items here. We have the number of units and the unit cost, and we have here the total, or the total amount expected once you sell all these units. So I will just give you an additional something like how to use inbuilt functions in Microsoft Word. I know in Excel somehow easy, or most of you have learned how to use these functions in Microsoft Excel, but you wonder how can we implement this in Microsoft Word. So I will just show you by just a small tip, but we have an episode for that, of which I will teach you about various functions, various mathematical functions you can run in Microsoft Word. Instead of going to calculate using a calculator, or going to calculate in Microsoft Excel, then you come in and import it to here, which is still possible, but let's just minimize that work. So for that, we are now going to, you click to where you want to insert your function. Let's say like you want in this cell, we have this cell, so you want to return the total. So to get this total is just, you calculate, like, you take the number of units, you multiply by the unit cost. Each unit cost here is 500, and you have 3 units. Yes, you can multiply direct. It's a simple arithmetic. But what if you have a complex arithmetic? So from there, after clicking here, you navigate to layout, this layout, not this layout, because you might confuse by clicking here. No, you're clicking at this layout here. So from there, you navigate to formulas. From there, formulas, so we have here this function, this formula here, and the cell referencing. So here we want to find the multiplication between 3 and 500. So here we will use the product function, not the sum function. So you can just backspace that, and from here you can choose your function here depending on the number of functions, the type of function you want. If you haven't mastered the, like, you want to use this type of function, so you just come here at paste functions, After clearing that, I wait my mouse. So from there, you just navigate to each function you want. You can see we have so many functions there, and we have a tutorial which will be describing most of these functions, so don't miss on it. So we shall come here at product. That's our function. So from there, product will now specify the referencing. So for the referencing in this tutorial, I'm going to teach much about that. As I said, we have a tutorial for that. So from here, we are going to use left. So left, what does it mean by left? When you say left, like we are referring to all cells on the row that are on the left of the current cell. So this function will try to look all the values that are on the left side, and it is going to carry out that arithmetic test. We have specified the product, so it's going to multiply all the figures that will appear here. In our example, we have only 2, and you just want to multiply those 2. You can specify that, or by choosing the simple cell referencing, and more of that you'll learn in our tutorial on mathematical functions, or the use of mathematical functions in Microsoft Word. So from there, we have left. So automatically you click OK, and automatically it will return 1500. So automatically it is 3 times 500 equals to 1500, which you can still repeat the same procedure. Formulas, just type there. You can just type manually. So as you understand what we are doing, left, click OK. I just repeat that till you fill your data. So for this tutorial, we will learn about how to create charts. So to do so, we have our data here. So you want to insert our chart here. Make sure your cursor is blinking here, because if it's blinking here, when you go to insert a chart, the chart will be added in that section, or in that box, or in that space of the table. So we want our cursor to be there. So you go to insert, then you choose so from there, after clicking insert, you navigate to charts. You want to use charts, and in our first tutorial, our first step, we want to use the pie charts. You click on the pie charts. From here, we have different types of pie charts. You can choose the whenever you want. We have this pie chart, we have this 3D, we have this pie of pie, we have this bar of pie, and this donut. So depending on which you want, so you can just specify. You can look like a 3D will look like this. If you click at this, it will look like this. So I love using 3D, and most of the time we always choose 3D. So let's use 3D, or you can just choose this one or choose this one. So depending on which you feel is good for you, then you click OK, and automatically it will load like that. So we shall move this a little bit aside, so that we can be able to filter now our data in this chart. So in our chart, we want the data for items and the number of units to appear in our chart. To do so, just come and click here, and automatically you will see that it has selected all our data. and automatically you can right click, then you click copy, or you just use this keyboard shortcut Control C, and you come also to click here, and automatically it will highlight like that. Then you can paste it. You can right click, then you click paste, and there is that window that will pop up giving you a warning like the data you are pasting is in the same size as your selection. Right? Just ignore it and click OK, and automatically it will paste this entire items. And we come and also select this one. We want to select that, so I will use the keyboard shortcut Control C. I come and click here, and I use keyboard shortcut Control V for paste. Then you click OK. So automatically from there you can see we have our table like that. So we can close this one, and now we have our chart here. We can modify our chart more by adding the data labels so that we can have unique. We can see our chart, we have files, pencils, pens, and we have with the different colors. We can still customize these colors. You can change the colors to specify specific colors you wish by just coming here, and from here you can change chart styles. From there you can change the style and color. Why not do that? So you just right click on your chart, you want to add, then you click add data labels, and automatically you can see we have data labels on our chart. So we have that our chart. And the next one, you can play around with it. You can modify your data even more. You have many things you can introduce on your chart, so always feel free to navigate around, playing around with the colors or the fonts, even adding a title, just the way you wish it to appear. Now we are going to work on the next type of chart we want to use. We want to use the column chart, and we're still going to use this our data, or the data in this our table, but we will modify it a little bit so that our chart will look. So I'm going to copy paste this table. I'm going to copy it and paste it to a new page. You just right click there, then you click copy, and make sure your cursor is blinking here, because if your cursor is still at the top here, when you add a new blank page, the blank page will appear on top of this page, but we want it to appear here at the bottom. Come and insert, then you click a blank page, automatically it will appear there. Then we will paste our table that we had copied, keep source formatting, then we paste like that. So on our table we can delete this column. You can just right click by that. You can click it, then you press the delete button on your keyboard, and you also select it and you click delete. So you can just choose it, even delete it more, delete columns, and automatically you can delete your column like that. Or you can undo, because you have some more adjustments. You can to undo, Ctrl Z, or like that. So you want to adjust here. We have units, so we don't want to have unit cost. We want to have like the number of units. Then we have units, sold, the upper case, units sold, then So from there you can have units remaining. And we can, so we have units sold, then we have units remaining, and so for their units sold, we can just try to say like where there are 2, this one are 5. Let's say you sold 3. You want to manage your inventory. There you sold 6. There you sold 2. There you sold none. Let's say like here you sold, because there are 10, you sold, let's say like 8. And so you work more on it. So from there we are going to calculate for units remaining. And for units remaining, for me I have already calculated this, but I'll show you how to do so. We just click there and we repeat our formula. We come here at layout, then you come at formulas, and automatically to appear here. Now we are going to use specific cell referencing to calculate data. So let me just adjust this one. My mouse is disturbing, but you'll understand. So for specific cell referencing, we are going to count here. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can take the cells that have integers. So it's equals to, it's like, we can call it B5 minus, because we are units remaining, we are subtracting units sold from the total number of units from C5. Then you click OK. We repeat the same procedure here at formulas. Is equals to, so it will be automatically B6 minus C6. Then you click OK. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, why is it returning the wrong value? Let me did I return the correct? Is equals to B6 minus C6, or is there any value hanging? No, it needs to return 2. Let's just keep it like that, but it should be returning. I don't know why it returning different. So from there we want to add our chart. Now we want to add the column chart. We make sure our cursor is here. You repeat the same procedure. You come at insert, then you navigate to charts also. So from here we have already our column chart selected. So column charts, here we have specific types of column charts. You can choose this cluster chart, or you choose this one, stacked, or 3D clustered, just depending on the type of chart you wish to have. So for this one, let me use this type of chart. Then just click OK. And automatically we will have our chart like that. So it will only depend on the type of chart you have chosen. This is just for illustration. You can choose there for a chart that you see it suits your data well. Let me just use this chart, or let me just place it here. Now on our chart we have, for the categories here, we are going to select our products. you just selected it, then you copy, Control C, you come here and you paste. It will bring this pop-up. Just click OK, you just adjust. Then you want also for this unit sold, you copy, you can paste. You can also select, copy this one, you can select this one, you can copy, and you come here, you can paste. So we don't want this series, so you can delete it. To delete it, you can delete a series you don't want here, or you can even add more series which you want to appear on your chart. You can add more series. So for me, you just right click and then you click delete, then you delete once again, which delete. Okay, now we have our chart like that, so automatically you can, how many are they, okay, then you can just close it. Now we have our chart here, our chart like this. You can edit, you can even modify more, so that from here we can let's just add it title. You can name something like stock flow. So for this blue stands for the number of units, the total number of units. Then this other one stands for the units sold. Just specifically, you can choose how to monitor your chart, so that we can still have our chart to contain all the data for all the units, so that it can be more relevant, or more so you can just click it, so you can just have all the series on our chart here. So for me, I can change chart style. You can make it, you can adjust more, you can adjust the way you wish. So from here you can add data labels, or you can format data series, or you can just here and modify it more. You can format data series. So for me, you're going to just specify different the way your chart will appear. You can specify more on axis, or on the axis, that the way it will appear. Another more kind like fill and such a thing. And also like to click here, so we can still adjust our data. We can add more series, so that we want our data to have all the series. We just also add this series here. Can have Control C, then you come and have Control E, so that our data can have all the series we wish, so that our data can be even more representable. It can be easy to compare the units, the total number of units you had, the units you have sold, and the units that are remaining in the store. So you can have it like that. So you can customize, you can change more, you can add data labels. We did the same. You can add those data labels for individual series. You can add these data labels like that, or you can just remove it depending on how you feel like that is. So automatically once you click this, you can customize it, you can change the color. So I hope you're okay. You will see different color, the color you are changing. You know, when you place at this color, you can feel our chart, the color of our chart is automatically changing. It was from here, now we have this one. You can change it to that specific color you wish. Just give it like this one. Then I give this one a bit this bright color, like that. We have our chart. You can work we can work on our chart even more. You can modify it more. You can adjust many things by just when you right click. There are so many formatting you can add to your chart. You can change your chart type. If you try to change it, you can specify with selected column. You can try to use this stacked, or you use 3D, clustered, or whichever way. So thank you for watching this tutorial. Like it, subscribe, and share out to your friends. Support us so that we can be able to produce more better content for you. Can be able to work on it, and where you feel like there's an error, always feel free to correct me, or feel free also to congratulate me if you feel that this tutorial was helpful to you. Always remember to like this video, and for those who have not subscribed, subscribe and turn off the notification button, so whenever, or the notification bell, whenever I post a new episode, you can catch up with us. Thank you.